James Cameron's name is usually linked with box office titans like Titanic and Avatar, but not all of his ventures turned into global juggernauts. Among his more understated projects is Solaris, 2002, a film he produced while Steven Soderbergh took on writing and directing duties. Despite its pedigree and thought-provoking premise, the movie grossed just $30 million against a $47 million budget. Yet, more than 2 decades later, Solaris has quietly transformed into a cult favorite and a testament to the risks worth taking in science fiction cinema. Based on the novel by Stanislav Lem, Solaris had already achieved legendary status through Andrei Tarkovsky's 1972 adaptation. That film's intellectual weight made Soderbergh's challenge even greater. How could he and Cameron reinterpret the story without rehashing a classic? Their answer was to streamline the narrative while preserving its philosophical heart, offering a version more accessible to modern audiences. The story follows psychologist Chris Kelvin, George Clooney, who arrives at a space station orbiting the planet Solaris to investigate mysterious events plaguing its crew. What he encounters is far stranger than expected: manifestations of lost loved ones, including his late wife Rhea, Natasha McElhone. The haunting premise forces Kelvin and the audience to wrestle with grief, love, and the limits of human perception. Despite its artistic ambition, Solaris stumbled commercially. Part of the problem lay in its marketing. Clooney himself criticized the campaign, which emphasized romance while downplaying the movie's sci-fi and philosophical elements. The infamous controversy over Clooney's brief nude scene only muddied the waters further, distracting from the film's core ideas. For casual audiences, the trailers promised a love story in space. For fans of the book and Tarkovsky's version, the promotion didn't make clear what fresh perspective this adaptation offered. Yet, stripped of its marketing baggage, Solaris stands tall. The film succeeds in carving out its own identity, balancing emotional intimacy with existential weight. Clooney delivers a vulnerable performance that grounds the story, while Soderbergh's restrained visual style and Cameron's passion for the material shine through. Unlike Tarkovsky's metaphysical meditation, this adaptation zeroes in on memory, grief, and the unknowability of others, questions that remain as relevant now as in 2002. What makes Solaris endure is not just its exploration of cosmic mystery, but its deeply human core. It asks whether we truly know the people we love, or if we only ever love the idea of them we've constructed in our minds. In today's age of digital connections and curated identities, that theme feels even more urgent. Viewed 23 years on, Solaris is far more than a box office misfire. It is a rare example of Hollywood allowing a cerebral, emotionally raw sci-fi film to exist on its own terms. For audiences willing to look past its initial reception, it reveals itself as one of the most profound works Cameron ever championed, an overlooked masterpiece that finally deserves the recognition it was once denied.